So, there was something to this sent in like 2 Sundays ago, I think. So, thank you. It's a dilemma. So it says, my friend is in a dilemma. His current job pays about 700k. However, he basically does nothing. His brain isn't taxed. He just does routine admin work. He has an offer with a lower pay, 500k. However, with crazy learning opportunity, intellectual stimulation. His concern is for his employability skill in the future. If he keeps doing this routine work for a 200k pay difference, and I completely understand that, but 200k difference every month is actually a lot. 2.4 M per year. Which would you take? So basically, a guy has a job, is earning 700k per month. He literally doesn't do a lot. Yeah, but he has this other offer, which is for 500. Yeah, but but it would build his skill up. Yeah, so now, he's concerned about his employability skill in the future. Like, okay, a scenario where he loses the job of 700 and he now has to apply for another job, in the future. He would not have a lot to put into his CV due to the fact that he's not doing a lot. He didn't do a lot at his previous job. So, what do you think he should do? Should he go for the one of 500, or do you think it's advisable for him to stick with the job he has already, which is 700k?
Yeah, I wanted your grown-ass man's perspective now. You have more experience.
Go on, take it.
Alright, so for me, it's two things. And there's this guy, Timakweyo. I don't know if you guys know him. He's a very popular South African business,
Where's his name again?
Huh?
Where's his name again?
Timakweyo or something like that. He does conversations he advises people, business owners, entrepreneurs, and stuff like that. So there was one point there was this conversation that really burst the internet where somebody was asking, follow your passion or follow money. And the actual conversation he was having was, what you ate today, was it your passion that paid for it, or the money that you have? Do you understand? So he said, at the end of the day, work for what gives you money. Be good at what gives you money. Then when you get money from that, go and fund your passion. So how does that conversation really relate to this topic? In the sense that you're earning 700, you're not doing much. You're earning 500, you're doing a lot. And I would say, stick to your 700k job. But in that time when you're not doing anything, skill up. The world is a global village now. You can pick skills online. You can learn stuff anywhere. Yes, on-field experience is necessary. Portfolio and all that. But trust me, I'm a big fan of, if you're doing something, always have a timeline on when to leave a particular workspace. One of the reasons why I left my previous workspace was because of, it felt like I was coming to work and I was not doing anything at work. They were paying. They didn't owe me salaries. But I just came to work and I was just sitting down. It was only when there were projects that I was working. So at the end of the day, I would say, give yourself a timeline. If they're gonna do that 700k job for 2 years, save up as much as you can and up to the 500k job. But you know that you already have some level of savings on ground to push you up. Even for the 500k job, you need to have a timeline for yourself too.
Okay, so the problem with the saving up for the 500, saving up some fund before taking up the 500k job, that 500k job is not going to wait for you in perpetuity.
It wouldn't. But for you to even get the 700k paying job today, you must have some sort of level of skill.
Okay. Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Do you get? So for somebody,
for what?
Some set of skills. Now,
you have to have skills to be able to get 700k job.
If you don't have any skills, you don't get that job anyway. Even a 200k job, if you don't have some set of skills, nobody's going to employ you because they like your face.
Exactly.
What would you say about people that maybe they have somebody high up that links them with the job.
And that's why many companies fail. Period.
Fold up, no.
And what this is not about the company. This is about the.
No, I'm saying no, but this is like the person has made it obvious that he has the skill.
But even at it, let's even be
no, even from the discourse, you know that this person has skill because he knows that he's not doing anything. But at the 500k job, he's going to do something.
Yeah. But again, let me touch on what he have said now. For situations where you see that, oh, I have somebody high up is connecting me, but they're only opening the door for you, or they're bringing you into the room. That you stay in that room is totally up to you.
Boss, you heard, my sister is studying accounting, and my elder sister, my immediate younger sister, she studied accounting in the uni. My immediate elder sister is already in the accounting space, one of the big fours. Okay. Do you understand? But my sister will always sing it to my younger sister that before I can help you make calls, you also need to work and get the required grades. Of course, you need to be ACA certified first before you can work in any of the big fours. And I have friends in the big four. But even if it's not ACA, but you need to have ICANN or something.
Yeah, now that's ICANN now. That's what I meant.
So do you
ACA is different from ACCA.
So you need some level of skill to be able to even enter some rooms. Or even engage in some discourse.
So even without any skill, that somebody might push you to the door or to the room, right? But to stay in that room, we need skills. So, but again,
except you're working for the civil service in Nigeria.
But you have to pay for that. You have to pay to be in that room. Sure. We do not want to talk about it.
Like that's why I just put it on
but
the side.
In most cases, you have to pay, and you pay heavy to stay in that room. You don't talk anything.
So, bribes, certificates. We know how many civil servants that they flush them out, that they went to go and buy certificates in Togo.
It's not even
over 2,700 people.
Yeah, beyond all of that, even to even get your appointment letter, people go through the eye of the needle brow.
So I feel like that this guy in this context has the skill, not that he doesn't have it, because he knows he's going to work the 500k job. He's aware, and he did not even say that he cannot do the job. He said that he knows that he's just going to work more. So I think he just needs to know that this and this and this and this and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set some certain kind of timeline for myself.
The point here, the
point
is
can kill you one day.
Yeah, true. Okay, so maybe speaking on that, and maybe I'll ask a question later. It's a question that is always asked on the podcast. Shout out to the guys at Drink Champs. So I'll bring it up later, but let's stay on this conversation. But then,
you're going to ask him behind camera?
No, I'm going to ask it here.
You're going to ask him?
I'm going to ask you guys here.
Ask now. How are you doing? Which kind of
let's stay on the.
I say ask now.
Oh, yeah, but mini. I beg now, bring K now.
Go.
I'll ask later. Okay, so, and the reason is because I don't want any of us to lose our thoughts on this. I'm not going to forget, so
okay.
I'm going to ask later.
So what's your take on the conversation?
So, yeah, I align with your line of thought to a great extent, right? The thing is, so there's no certainty that you'll get to that 500,000 naira job and you'll not become bored. Particularly if you're like me. Right? Particularly if you're like me. There's no point where I hate routine. Right? So what's the certain that 500,000 naira job that will keep you busy?
I think what I like on that.
What makes you think that 500,000 naira job that will keep you busy for the meantime will not become routine to you, and then you rescind the job? So that is on the one side. And every other thing you said, because you didn't bring this up, that is why I have to put that up. I totally agree with, right? Not saving up to take the job later. No, it's staying on this job and developing your skills, getting more education, getting more certifications, preparing yourself for the next role. So what makes you think that you are not worth more than the 700k? Right. So if you are earning 700k and the people that is paying you 700k are comfortable with your contribution, then and you feel like you are not doing anything, that is because you are worth more than 700k.
True.
Because what you are putting in your current place of work is 700k worth of skills. But you realize that, oh God, I should be doing like 1.5, or maybe 1 million, or maybe 1.5, maybe 2 million. But I'm just doing 700. And then somebody say, no, come and do 1 million naira job for 700k. And you are happy, you want to go and take it. So that is the aspect how I will personally advise the guy to look at it from. So if you think that you are having brain drain, there's nothing stopping you from developing your skills while on this job. And at the same time, you just do some few admin jobs and you are cool. Then you can take that cool time to get some other skills, right? To put yourself in a position where you are better off than most of your colleagues. So when opportunity for a higher role, a better paying job pops up, you take it. But in the current Nigeria, I will not advise you to take
a dip in pay.
A dip in pay. But your bills will not take a dip.
Like the more you earn, the more problems you have. Do you know when I was earning, at some point when I was earning 50k per month, I thought I could buy a car.
And now you're earning how much?
Bro, I can't even buy shit. Bro, so you in that context, what you gonna do, nigga?
It's I think it's
you can't hear you. You have to speak out.
Speak to your microphone and speak out.
I think it's a unanimous decision when it comes to this particular scenario. Like you guys said, in today's Nigeria, country is shit. People are shitter. The country is basically shit. So taking a dip in pay is, except if you are sure that okay, when you do this one, you are going to get a bigger cut or amount of money. But if you are not sure at this point, intellect, skill is very, very important. But we are at a time where you have to multitask to, get even the barest minimum. Even the barest minimum. So that's why we have people who are working 2-3 jobs, just to make ends meet. And through these jobs, they are learning like a lot of things. So if you feel like you are not getting a lot, you're not learning a lot of things, and you're getting the money, and you have, and you have another job where you would learn a lot, and you're getting, I wouldn't advise that you take the job that gives you less pay. Rather, take time. Since you're not doing a lot in your admin work, that means that you have time. You have like some time, at least. So other people who are, doing more than you are, try to link up with them, talk to them, if your fear is that, okay, because then again, yes, like Daps have said, or was he on the podcast or earlier, you don't stay at one job for like a very long period of time. You don't stay at the job for a very long period of time. So majorly because the job the business could run down or whatever, but basically you need to grow. And while you are doing that job, you can grow. Just in case a scenario whereby the company runs down and that 700k is not coming in anymore, that you have enough savings, you have enough skill to apply for another job, to do something else that would give you more. At that point, you can, like OJ said, apply for something that would give you more. At that point, you will not even be looking for a 700k, you will not be looking for an 800k, a 1 million, 1.5. If possible, if God help you, 2M.